Yeah, girl, I say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Anything that you want, and we gon' get the money till we done so. I love the way you do that. Hello. Hello. And we can get it poppin', shaking and stop it. And the girl wants to drop it. Stay. Hey. All my long, son, you know what's on my line, yo. So, won't you put that? Yeah, girl, I said. Because I love the way she free with no panties on. Yeah, girl, I said. And that's the show. See, girl, I know that she was free. She's sliding down the pole, the way she looking at me. I'm giving him a goal. So won't you put that pussy on me? Yeah, girl, I said. Because, what? Like the lie, like the lie, like the lie. We live it before five, before five, before. Oh my goodness, I don't have a song up next. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, hello. No. I found out Jug King is not shared revenue. So out the playlist you go. Liars! Y'all make sure y'all liking and subscribing. Like the live. Let's get this motherfucker to 50. Please and thanks. Please and thanks. Please and thanks. Please and thanks. Look both ways. Look both ways. And believe it or not, I haven't had coffee yet. Not really yet. It's in the fridge. I've had it in the fridge so it could be iced coffee. Y'all know your girl live in Texas, and I can't do it. I can't do it no more. The hot coffee right now, even though I'm a sucker for hot coffee in the mornings, that is how I start my morning. You understand? But I can't do it. What is it right now? It's 93 degrees. I'm burning up in this. I'm burning up in this all black. Do you understand? This in itself is too much for me. I can't. So I cannot incorporate hot coffee with that. So I'm gonna drink my iced coffee in a minute. I just want to let y'all know that's non-caffeinated. Turn up. You understand? And I'm honestly shocked because I could have been in the worst mood. Could have been in the worst one because Sims decided to do a patch update. But it's okay because whole time I was thinking, I've been getting on Sims for like 2 weeks straight. And no issues, no patch update, nothing. And so today, I was actually planning to add some more mods. I don't want to spoil it and say which ones. I was planning to add some more mods so we can have a more immersive and realistic gameplay experience as we continue to go forth in our girls, Princess and Venus's lives. But as I was doing that, And as I was literally telling my man, oh yeah, these are the mods I want to get. This is the reason why. And I was like, honestly, I'm so glad, I can get them right now, because usually around this time, Sims would have came through with a patch update. Lo and fucking behold, I open the goddamn EA app and I see update required. Update required. Well, what the fuck? Why? But it's okay. We haven't done an IRL stream in a minute. I know my people missed me. Miss me. No, you want to get me. But I'm back. The YouTube universe has been real bland without your girl. I haven't looked at my fellow coworkers on YouTube. I've been over there on Twitch, peeping my fellow coworkers on that end. Y'all make sure y'all like and appreciate you for being here. Okay. And stream review was up and at them today. That's what I like to see, baby. Okay. That's what I like to see. But, I know people, it's been bland. It's been dry. You understand? But I'm back. Relax. I need my tax. But, honestly, it's crazy because this is really kismet. We're already at June 30th, which is crazy. I need to go ahead and write the date on the board. It is June 30th, 2026. So my mother called me earlier and she wanted to suggest that I speak about the Supreme Court's ruling. So shout out to my mother. And I do kind of want to do a quick convo over it, just because it is a very big thing. Is it the last day of June? We ain't got 30 more days in June? Say you lying. Let's say you lying, bitch. Oh my goodness. Okay. I also was suggested by my man to start incorporating voice acting more into our streams, which makes the most sense. Oh, damn, I should have took this off before. Damn. I still have my case on, and I can't turn the camera if I got my case on. Queso and salsa. But okay. My man did suggest that I start incorporating my voice acting skills on live. So I want to start doing that. I need to figure out a character, like somebody that I can actually get into, especially, I don't know if y'all saw that those women that voice the minions, just wonderful. I don't even know why I never thought about that, which is crazy because typically when it is a requirement for us to kind of have like a high-pitched male voice, it's typically women. Timmy Turner, Tara Strong, Riley and Huey, Regina King. It's just in there, so it's not shocking. The voice of Naruto is literally a woman. It's Principal Dabney from Lab Rats. Like, that's fucking crazy, But these are the wonderful women that voice the minions. But I really want to like figure out a character. So the one I really, really enjoy is Bobby Hill. I think I need to hear his voice a little bit more, but I'm able to like do like a little bit. Y'all make sure y'all liking and subscribing. Appreciate it. I always do like a hold on. Is that a DreamCon? Oh no, it's not. I also have sad news about DreamCon. Not going anymore. Unfortunately, when it came to purchase, got the voucher, tried to purchase the ticket, but the day I wanted to go, sold out. So It's unfortunate. It wasn't written in the cards. It's okay though. We'll go next year, and I will make sure I get my tickets early this time, because they always let it be known they do early sales in October because of this. It's always a capacity. Like, especially in Houston, you have to, you got to make sure you're keeping people at capacity. I don't even have to reference it, but the Astroworld situation, unfortunately, when you got to tell people no, because people will do the most, and that's when it starts to become a dangerous situation. But it's okay. It's sold out, unfortunately, and so we'll have to do that next year. It's okay though. It's okay though. It's cool. And I thank y'all so much for getting me there. Because the fact that I was even able to get the voucher was just fucking crazy. I told y'all I wanted something, and y'all got it there for me. Y'all helped me achieve so many dreams, so thank y'all. So next year we will go to DreamCon for sure, and I may even vlog stream it. Yeah. That, I didn't even consider it selling out either, and it was just like completely forgot that's a whole thing. You spend too much time on the internet, you forget there is actually a capacity for things. The internet ain't got no max capacity. It could be motherfucking 40 million people or something. You see something say sold out. And then even that, like, we spend so much time getting things whenever we want now. Even seeing something like that, like sold out, was just like, sold out? Wait. I, kind of glitched for a second. I ain't seen something say sold out in a minute, and like, ain't gonna be no like resale, or are we gonna have any extras? Life hits. Life hits, life happens. It is what it is. Streamer been humbled. That I haven't seen sold out in so long, bitch. I'm saying. What? And nowadays people be saying that as promo. Sold out. Sold out this where. Sold the most tickets here. A nigga actually said sold out. And it's been that. It's been that for a week now. Like, them niggas is serious. I even went into the Discord. Niggas is serious. That concerts barely sell out. That's how it's crazy. It's lit. I would say my cosplay still may be the same thing if I don't end up doing the idea I had for Halloween. Because I do really like the idea I had. Hold on. I have to get some book out of my nose. Okay. Yes, Halloween is coming up, so if anything, I may do that for Halloween. Like, it would be a total miss out, dude. Like, no, I don't like that voice. I'm just gonna do like for now. Like, it would be just, it's cosplay. Cosplay Sims gameplay. I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about that, and I was like, but the one cosplay is kind of repetitive, which is Bella Goth, or you can also just do like a regular ass Sims emoticon. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. It's a lot of things, and things happen for a reason. If God says I wasn't meant to go this time, and my man wasn't meant to go this time either, we really just gonna have to wait till next year. It's okay. And with that, I'm hoping that means that we're being set. This bitch said princess. Girl, please. No. I'm hoping that this means, I'm being set up for something else that, we put out this year. And I'm hoping that, that's what the Lord is preparing us for. And, that's why I'm not going to be able to go. If you catch my gist, if you understand what I'm saying. Hopefully that is why this door is being closed. Because another one is going to open. Another one that would really, really benefit us if that door is the one that we go through. So, yeah. If you get my gist, I can't go no more than that. I can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. Mariah, recite the info to Zuri. I can't do it no more because I actually just officially cried about the news the other day. About, me not being able to go. And me being able to say it aloud is a lot, but I can't repeat it. Homemade iced coffee, aka I just took my hot coffee and I put it in the fridge. All right. So I'm gonna get into that Supreme Court ruling that I wanted to get into today, because I do think it's very important, especially with America's birthday coming up. The fuck? So the Supreme Court, hold on, I gotta get professional. The Supreme Court on Tuesday struck down President Trump's attempts to curtail birthright citizenship, rejecting an audacious. Ooh, I know I did not slip on audacious. I was getting into character. I'm sorry. The Supreme Court on Tuesday struck down President Trump's attempt to curtail birthright citizenship, rejecting an audacious anti-immigration initiative to reinterpret the constitutional principle that almost everyone born on U.S. soil is a citizen. The decision, written by Chief Justice John Roberts, said the long-standing guarantee of citizenship was deeply rooted in the nation's history, even before it was enshrined in the Constitution in 1868. Citizenship then and now was the right to have rights, to freely participate in our political community, Roberts wrote. The framers of the 14th Amendment extended that promise to every freeborn person in this land. We keep that promise today. 6 citizens, 3 conservatives, and 3 liberals ruled against Trump, though only 5 did so on constitutional grounds. The court's 3 most conservative justices dissented. The case challenged an executive order that Trump issued on the first day of his second term. It declared that future children born in the U.S. wouldn't be considered citizens if their parents were living in the country illegally or were visiting the country on temporary visas. The executive order never took effect. It was quickly blocked by lower courts because it appeared to conflict with the 14th Amendment, which states all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. I believe the 14th Amendment is also the reason we can't get reparations. It's somewhere written in the Constitution, that we as Americans will never have to give essentially reparations back to those that are enslaved. So yeah. Yeah. Like I swear we learned that in school. Yes, girl. First of all, the founding fathers were from over there. They was from the motherfucking British side. They was from England now. So to sit over here and try to rewrite what the immigrant founding fathers did, my nigga, you going against the foundation of America, like literally. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? So first of all, to freedom! Okay? And that was no pun intended, because I almost completely forgot I was wearing her on my shirt. But honestly, to freedom! Because, nigga, what? You were trying to take away people's rights to freedom, citizenship, opportunity, potential, safety, security. It's so many reasons that America is seen as the land of opportunity. It's why we coin ourselves the land of freedom. With freedom comes all these other things. And one of the first foundations of that freedom you know, is what I think is very, very, very liberating. If you yourself are not able to become an American citizen quick enough, we'll just say quick enough, because you can always become an American citizen, even though this fuck nigga trying to block it. You can always become an American citizen. But let's say because of all the different systems that are in place for it, you can't become it quick enough. Your child is over here. Your child is a citizen, no matter what. If you got your baby over here, you birthed that baby. That baby is on American soil. That baby is American. And I feel like that is so liberating, because I do feel that is every parent's dream. You want your child to live a life that you weren't, able to. You want them to live a better life than you did, even if you lived the most grand life. So being able to provide that opportunity for your baby, and niggas trying to take it away from the babies, he's so sadistic and selfish and idiotic. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like I gotta, literally, it's Mariah. We don't get Mariah if it wasn't for the fucking Constitution. And I just don't get that. Why are you against liberation? Why are you against opportunity and happiness for people? Everybody, and it's like so many reasons that people want to come to America. And I was really thinking about that. One, I gotta finish that TikTok because it was talking about how in Argentina they strategically removed they black people. So when you look at all the other FIFA teams, damn near every FIFA team got a good percentage of black people, right? You look at Argentina, all the motherfuckers is like caucus looking, right? Yeah. But oh shit, what was I talking about at first? Because I didn't even want to get into FIFA. 1 second. Damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I appreciate you, Tiger Dust. I ain't seen you in a minute. Scissor. Ooh, don't slam that. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. If you're excited for America's 250th and you believe in foundational freedom, liberation, and justice for all, I want some American flags in the chat. I want some American flags in the chat immediately. Oh, okay. Thank you for getting that nigga out of here. Thank you. Like, oh my God. Oh, also, I already mentioned the homemade iced coffee. I'm sipping again. It is 4:24, but I hadn't had coffee all weekend. My God, I'm not gonna say I came up with it, because I'm sure somebody centuries ago did. Donuts and hot coffee. And you know what's so funny? Like, as a Texan, America's 250th is real funny to me, because y'all know Texas was once its own country. But going back to I think, what was I saying before? That's what I was trying to do. Damn it. What was I talking about? Y'all make sure I like and subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. If you're excited for American and justice for all, I want some American flags in the chat immediately. Oh, okay. Thank you for getting that, nigga. Thank you. Check. I don't think that's far enough. So when you look at all the other people teams, damn it. Oh yes, that's what I was talking about. It's so crazy that everybody has their own reasons for wanting to come to America. But the one I've been thinking about a lot is a lot of the women that are in other countries that don't have the same freedom as we do in America. And just that being a reason that a woman would want to come to America. And I really was thinking about that with FIFA, because y'all know they have an Iranian team, and it was another team they had, but I was like, ain't that them countries that don't believe that women are equal to men? And ain't that one of them countries that literally just said that women can't get past a 6th grade education? And then me and my man noticed, like, immediately in the crowd, we went, because we started watching the Norway game as well, because I think Iran was going against, it was either Argentina, DR Congo, it was one of them teams. But we noticed, you start watching Norway, you see little girls in the crowd. Little girls cheering for the team. You look at Iran's team or one of those other Middle Eastern teams that was out there, all men across the board. All men. Not no young adult woman, not a young child. All men. And I really was just thinking about that, like, what the fuck? And so my man and I, Even though I already knew, you always have to research. Always have to research. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, and thank you. Look up if Iran has a women's soccer team, which we already know they don't. But I also just found out, because y'all know I don't really know about FIFA, that apparently FIFA, because we do have women's teams, FIFA, women have their own FIFA's World Cup. And apparently our shit is happening next year in Brazil, baby. That shit sound lit. But they have their own teams. Iran doesn't have their own team, and my man started immediately rooting for them niggas to lose, because he said, if y'all niggas get kicked out because of y'all's bigotry, your sexism, and straight misogyny and hatred, you will never have an opportunity to win a fucking World Cup. Ever. Men's side or women's side, nigga. Because you don't believe that women have rights. You don't let women play sports, nigga. And them niggas started losing instantly. It was just amazing to see. It was truly amazing to see. But, that's something I was thinking about this year as well, is that a lot of women will want to come over here for those freedoms. But y'all know I live in Texas. And there's a certain freedom that we don't have down here in Texas. And that is scary. It is very scary, honestly. And that's even something that's even crazier to me, is that that's something that some women would be okay with kind of dealing with and living with. Obviously, we ain't got no choice. Clearly, I'm here. I ain't got no choice. But, legit, comparing it to their circumstances, I'll live in Texas. And y'all know I fuck with my country state. I fuck with my country state. Yeah, I said it because it was its own country. But Texas, it has a lot of flaws. It does. So maybe I'll shit on something more. Somebody voluntarily saying I want to live in Wyoming. That's crazy. That is crazy. How dare you tell somebody they can't choose to live in Wyoming? Now I know it's bullshit, but it's better than where they live at. That nigga ain't shit. And they showed him he wasn't shit because they said blocked. They was blocking them niggas. How I was blocking them in Connect 4. Fuck them. Yeah. So yes, W Supreme Court this one time. Still kind of waiting on this to be recalled. Hey. But W Supreme Court this time, and W America. Shout out America. She said everybody's welcome. She just like AY, all my children are welcome. And y'all, speaking of, watched Avatar 2 again for the 5th time last night. As y'all know, you girl's a very big Avatar fan. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The writing, the first one had better writing. Second one is just, I meant that one. That's the one I meant. I know this nigga ain't asked me that. But y'all know. Blue, of course, it's Alexa. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, because I very much know about Aang and them. But when I figured out that Aang and them, wasn't black for real, it's like, okay. And I ain't got no issue with that, clearly, because, I fuck with the blue niggas. But it's just like, you give me brown people, and then in live action, you don't give me brown people. Deaded. But also, y'all know I'm not really a big anime fan. I only like a couple of animes, truthfully. To be fair, I've only watched a couple of animes. Because I like weird shit. I do like weird shit. I like weird, creepy shit. Aang is trash, the new ones. Oh, really? Damn, that's how you feel? I'm not letting women pull up to a game. It's kind of weird. Them niggas is weird. They don't believe women should drive. What countries revoke women's rights? That's actually crazy. So as I'm looking up the ones that revoke women's rights, it gave me a list of the ones that promote women's rights, right? America not on the list. Oh, child. Uh, but it says Sweden. Sweden offers generous parental leave, equal pay, and high representation of women in government and business. Love that. Iceland is known for its robust laws on equal pay and workplace equality. Germany. Germany. Constitutional protections ensure women are safeguarded against discrimination and violence with equalized parental leave. New Zealand, progressive social policies and a history of female leadership, including multiple female prime ministers, according to the World Bank's Women, Business, and the Law 2023 report. Countries including full equal legal equality for women: Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Greece, Iceland, Ireland, Latvia, Luxembourg, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Germany, and the Netherlands. Like and subscribe. The country's facing challenges. Okay, what I came here for. You know, I didn't want to see the positivity. I mean, I did. I did. But, like, you know, I kind of wanted to talk shit right now. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to that. Okay. Conversely, some countries have limited protections for women, often reflected in low scores on the Gender Development Index and Women, Peace, and Security Index. Examples include Pakistan. Low female participation in senior roles, being 4.5%. High vulnerability to gender-based violence and limited legal protections. Yemen, Sudan, West Bank, and Gaza and Qatar. These countries rank among the lowest globally for legal equality, political participation, and social rights for women. Common issues in these countries include gender-based violence, restricted... Let me chill, bitch. Damn. Jeez. Common issues in these countries include gender-based violence, restricted reproductive rights, limited access to education and employment, and underrepresentation in politics. Women's rights encompasses multiple areas, legal rights being equal treatment under the law, property ownership, and protection from discrimination. Economic rights being equal pay, workplace participation, and access to professional opportunities. Political rights, voting, holding office, and representation in government. Then social and personal rights, freedom from violence, reproductive autonomy, and access to education. Yeah, I can see why America wasn't on this list. We do not have reproductive autonomy. I'd say in a sense we have a freedom for violence, but if I look at those domestic violence rates with women, we have protection from discrimination. We can own property. We have equal treatment under the law, like we are, you know, deemed equal, and we can have something done to us and everything. We do not get equal pay, so I can see why that is something. I want to compare that real quick, random as fuck. Would a female streamer and a male streamer make the same amount of money? Yes, actually. I'm just thinking. Yes, actually. Nah, they was black, but I don't know what them producers were on. Don't let them trick us. No, y'all gonna be the ones that's tricked, because I ain't watching that shit. The new ones are trash, to be fair. I'm gonna take y'all word for it, y'all. They also said America and Israel are the only places who voted food is not a human. My lord, what? Honestly, it's not shocking. These are the same niggas that lock up baby formula. Once again, they trying to take things from the babies. They didn't want baby Mariah to make it. They locking up the formula. They said that she can't be American. This is nonsense. Would you believe America was on the list only 3 years ago? I could. You know, when you take away something very major, like saying if we can decide to keep an alien, because that's what it is. That's straight up. If we want to keep an alien inside our body and let it go to term, whether we are vulnerable, whether our health is vulnerable, whether we are not physically capable, or whether somebody just does not want it. They are not emotionally and mentally capable. Once you kind of take away that, I'm an alien, baby, all aliens, all babies is aliens, and all aliens is babies. Food isn't human right as well. Like, what the fuck? How you gonna tell somebody they can't eat? How I can't eat? You really trying to block my bag? That is worse than blocking somebody's bag. Oh my gosh, that's just like when I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And Ugly, seeing that Good was trying to drink out the water pail that he already had his feet in, and he gonna kick it over anyway. That is just so sadistic. You're being an outright asshole. And see, this is exactly why America and Israel got them allegations now that they buddy, that they butt buddies. Cause what? Who the fuck thinks like that? I know who thinks like that. I heard somebody else think like that. Israel thought like that. I knew somebody else that thought like that. America thought like that. Don't these two areas seem to do a lot with war? This is why y'all got allegations. Oh my God. So honestly, shout out to America, but give her autonomy back. Like, that's really crazy. So you're gonna take away the women's rights on our body, right? I'll say if we can have babies or not. You get to decide. And then you're gonna tell America, I get to decide who's gonna be your baby. Once again, trying to take away a woman's autonomy. What? What is this? This is nonsense. Lady Liberty, though, I guess. Apparently, Lady Liberty is a black woman. You know what's so funny to me is people that be scared of stuff like that, of like statues and like amusement park rides. That is so funny to me, because like what the human mind can really do to you is crazy. We can really psych ourselves out. I'll be on TikTok and somebody will be showing that they're on a Jaws ride, and somebody will be like, "Oh my God." I'm sorry. I gotta stop smoking before I get on. I'm sorry. Niggas would just be like, "Oh my God," I literally cry. "Oh my God," this is what I would have nightmares about. "Oh my God." I'm laughing at somebody that was literally pissing myself because I saw Insidious when I was a child. But like, that is just so funny to me. How are you scared of an animatronic? The motherfuckers that was scared of Chuck E. Cheese and them, even as kids, like when kids would be running away, bro, what are you scared of? Oh my God. I still remember Raisin in the Sun. She just went down the block. I don't think I've ever seen Raisin in the Sun. What happened in Raisin in the Sun? Nah, Little Kid Aquarium, the shark ride got me. That is crazy. I remember going into y'all remember Rainforest Cafe, bro? They need to bring shit like that back. We need spectacle. We need dinner and a show. Oh my God. But I remember going to Rainforest Cafe and my little sister was just crying like bloody murder. I'm like 10. We're 5 years apart, so she's like 5, clearly. And just, ah! And then we were sitting right next to the fucking gorilla, where the gorilla display was right next to the table, and that nigga started moving and shit. No, bitch. No. Y'all kill me with that. Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, horror games, we getting into a different conversation. Different combo. Different combo. I went one time to Rainforest. Only once. Once and never again. That's so sad. That's so devastating. It's okay. You know, some of them started shutting down. Welcome home. They started shutting some of them down. Maybe because of, crying ass babies like my sister. But actually going through the Rainforest ride, like after dinner, oh my goodness. It was dinner and a show plus an after party. Please. Ain't nobody doing it like Rainforest Cafe no more. This is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. What's another little childhood fave? Sweet and Sassy. I remember my mom had the pink limo pick me and my girls up. Had the limo pick us up. I think it was like second or third grade. Limo picked us up. We went to Sweet and Sassy, got our nails done, hair done, everything did, and then nails done, hair done, everything did. Okay. And so then, we got to walk on the runway because Sweet and Sassy is not going. You got to walk on the runway and be present, like pick our dresses and everything. We also got to make our own lotions and perfumes and stuff. Oh my goodness, it was just Royal Princess Day. I felt like not Ella Enchanted, because that was that girl with that curse. She had that consent curse. God, that's a woman's horror story. Oh my God. What was the one? The Princess Diaries. Princess Celeste. No, not Princess Celestia. What was her name? I felt like that. But the pink limo picked me up, and girl, you cannot tell me nothing. You could not tell me nothing. I'm bigger than Beyonce. I don't care what you're saying. Like, what? I couldn't even. And then look on me. I remember telling the teachers, I'm like, yeah. So my mom told me that she's going to pick me up early. I have a birthday celebration. And I just remember the teacher, having an annoyed face. And I just remember thinking, oh, you're just so jealous because you can't ride around in a pink limo. Being an adult now, it's just like, little girl, yes, I know. You probably done told me this 5 times that your mom gonna pick you up. Yes, she gonna pick you up. Where's she at? Where's she at if she gonna pick you up? Please, because you was annoying me. Lord. And then, ended up going to Cece's Pizza after in the pink limo too. Oh, girl. Oh, I was a superstar. What friends did I have with me? I know Melissa Rojo was still a part of the crew at that time. That was my little Mexican friend. I have multiple Mexican friends. You know how Texas is. I can't remember my other friends. I think Lauren Gill was one of the girls at the time. Because it was like second grade. I can't remember. Shout out to y'all for the 30 likes. Should we do a celebration? Because we haven't done one. I feel like 30 is worth a celebration. What was another one? Libby Lou's. I know Mariah probably know about Libby Lou's. Because I only went to Libby Lou's about 3 times. Because Libby Lou's basically got replaced with Sweet and Sassy. Libby Lou's. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Libby Lou's. Oh my gosh. Club Libby Lou. Oh, I know I got a picture of me in it somewhere on my phone. Let me look in my personal files first of photos of myself. I knew you would know. Libby Lou's. Oh my God, I miss C Cinnamon. Who was that? What's up, Taryn? How you doing? Zoe. Okay, I'm looking for it, y'all. Hold on. Oh no, that's just me. Okay. Mi comedia yo mismo. No, that's not it. Where's me and Libby Lou's? I probably forgot to put it in this file. Huh. me at Christmas, like 2 years ago. You know, wiping my ass. Yeah, what bitches red? I can't find it. Pissy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my nails done again. My go-to. Always my go-to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I miss her so bad. I still have nails, y'all. I still have nails. I have not bitten them. I do be like clipping them with each other because I don't want them to get too long. Obviously, because I'm not used to long nails. Child, it was sometimes because like I'm not used to them. You know, this is my first time ever having long nails. I be moving around, be scratching, be just like moving something. I hurt myself. Nobody told me that this is what it was like. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I miss them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. But CC's. Bro, the last CC's I saw in my city was shut down and replaced with some type of, was it like a chicken stop or something? I don't know. But I said this cannot stand. Something has to stop. Something has to give. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ronaldo, because Messi's probably a racist. And I said probably. But you know, Messi over there with them Argentinians, and them Argentinians strategically took out the black people. So and Wakanda forever. Okay. I know I got a picture somewhere in my phone. I'm probably gonna have to like go deep and find it. Digging me. I can't your body digging me. Digging me. Digging me. I can hear your body. Digging me, digging me, digging me. Okay. I know because my mom had sent it recently, and I think I was in the picture with my cousin. And I was just like, I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, mom, you gotta give it up. Because y'all know me and my cousin, we do not talk. That's the one I ended up beefing with. My goodness, look at me and little Jerry. He's so cute. I'm not gonna show him because y'all be weird with babies, but he is so cute. Oh my goodness. We really look like cousins there. Yeah, we came from we got the same grandma. For sure. We got the same grandma. That's so funny how genetics work. Okay. If I can't find it, because I'm already back in 2025. This is when my sister said she was going to leave the house after my mom had whooped her. She was going to pack up and leave. Oh my goodness. Okay. And my mom took that picture. It was not me. I was like 11. You know, I'm from that generation where children didn't have phones. I cannot find it. Once again, oh my God, that looks so good right now. I was looking at the burger. I'm gonna stop looking. You know, because I get stuck in that mom's camera roll. Your mom's camera roll. Have y'all seen that SNL skit? It is so funny. Some banana pudding I made. I make a mean banana pudding, bitch. No, it was not me. I swear to God, it was not me. Swear to God. No. My parents are very big Facebook parents. You want proof? I can't show you the proof of that one, but I'm gonna just show you like most recent proof. My mom sent this picture of me the other day when I used to work at Smoothie King. They capture everything. I'm very glad. You know, it's an advantage and a disadvantage because they captured everything. They captured when we was excellent, doing great in school, and she captured when I was stealing my phone back and stuff and being bad in school. And she sends that to me every year as well. Remember when you was being bad in school, and I had you stand outside of Walgreens with a sign that said I'm being bad, I'm stealing my phone. Yeah, no jokes. My parents are Facebook parents, but you know, what do you expect? Do you see what I work as? Like what? Look, me and my sister again. Like it's so cute. They took pics of everything. Look at us. Look at that bang. I love the gay bang. Cannot tell me nothing, bitch. But I cannot find. Oh, this is my granny Ava. This is my dad's mom. Do I look like her? Can I find this picture? Oh well, it's not Kismet. God, I do not like that picture. Give me heebie-jeebies. We in 2024 now. I don't think I'm gonna find this motherfucker. It's my grandparents, my mom's parents, my granny, and my papa. At their wedding anniversary, big tings, big tings. No, she said, "Mom, I'm going to leave," and Mom said, "Pull out the camera." Facebook parents really wanted to be content creators. They just went around. Yes, my mom actually was telling me how proud she is of what I do earlier, and I'm very glad, very glad. I have such a supportive system around me. Yes, because it took us a while to get here. Lord have mercy. They've always been supportive of me, but like when you send your child to school for psychology, you don't expect for them to say, "Yeah, I want to be a content creator." What is that? What are you talking about? Huh? But yeah, it just took a lot of time for them to like really understand what it is I do. See, another thing, I gotta block out his name because I don't need y'all looking up my daddy. But like, hold up, I'm gonna take a picture of myself because I don't need y'all seeing it. I'll just show these. My dad used to take me to Dunkin' Donuts every morning in middle school because, like y'all know, I used to be real depressed and sad, and he knew it. But he did what he could, which was take me to get donuts every morning before school. He also liked doing it too, but he would always take pictures every morning of us getting Dunkin' Donuts. Mm-hmm. You see how sad I was, like, and I look like him. Hold on, yeah, because this was the one that I couldn't show y'all. Okay, more Facebook parent stuff. We're at the mall taking pictures of me at the mall. Have me stress eating pretty much, yeah. Like, you just eat those feelings away, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody ever talks about the daddy daughter combo. Like, it's crazy. Oh, and this is him and his mommy. The one I just showed y'all, my Gertie Alba. That's her and him. He was a baby. So cute. Okay. You see, I'm doing Facebook mom stuff now. And now I'm the content creator child. I'll be taking pictures of him. I caught you lacking now. Yeah. How you like them apples? I be How you like them apples? I be catching them lacking. Don't play with me. It's get back. Not playing these games. No, I can't find it. Like no games. More Facebook parent stuff. This is me and my sister on our first day of school. I think this was when I was going to 3rd grade, I think. Yeah. Real Gen Z stuff. What was that? What was like? You don't even peep the Dooney and Burke purses. My mama had me taking a Dooney and Burke purse to school as a lunch kit. That is real Black Tuscan mom shit. Do you understand? Got too hype. Got too hype of my mom's aura. It's crazy. Like, oh my God. Also, shout out to my mom for, knowing her daughter. She got me a casemate and a screen cover. Cause, yeah. We're good. We're good. Shout out to my mom. More Tuscan mom things. How does taking the Dooney and Burke purses as lunch kits? Nobody's doing it like that. Stop. Stop it. Oh, look at Look at my Shayla. Oh my goodness. And now she got her boyfriend. Talking about something. We going on a date day. Aha! Please. I'm showing y'all that. Is that me? Child, it is me. I ain't never seen this one. This one, the Apple feature where they send it in the group chat and it just says, this is when I was playing track. I said playing track, running track. I was still in my depressed era. Yeah. That's my sister right next to me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, look at my mom and my sister. That's so cute. I've never seen that. I cannot show that. That's embarrassing. That's crazy. Damn. I'm having like a woof moment, y'all. Cause this picture is me and my mom. And this is on this day. This is this day 3 years ago. And I'm just gonna say the whole thing. I ain't gonna stop nothing. This was this day 3 years ago. And I had told her, I was like, yeah, I'm taking myself to lunch because I'm very proud I fulfilled a task and a goal for myself, which was to record the first episode of my podcast. I wasn't confident on YouTube or anything yet. I wasn't doing none of this. I think I was still working at the daycare at this time too. So I was still like, just getting a leg up and everything. I was, growing my ovaries, putting my titties into it. I said, okay, we're going to take this on headstrong and we're going to do this. And I told her, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to take myself to lunch because, I'm very proud of myself. And she was like, oh my goodness, I want to go with you. And I was like, okay. Like, I was just going to go myself. And I was like, no, I want my mom to be a part of this and everything. This is still around that time. I don't think they understood what I was doing, but I do think this is one of those early signs of just support. I'm saving this right now. Those early signs of support that she was giving me, and just like the fact that she was always supporting me, and then also myself, like me telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna take myself to a steak lunch, okay? Because I got on the mic and I talked about my thoughts and my opinions, and I put myself out there, and I planned this, and I took the time out to do this. I'm gonna just cancel. I'm gonna take the picture myself. Like, god damn, what the fuck? I'm gonna take forever to save a goddamn photo. Yes, I will send it to her. If it downloads, it's downloading again. iCloud take the sentimental value away from everything. Like, oh, I'm gonna send this. Okay, when it downloads, it still ain't even gave me a piece of the pie. My plate's still blank. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Let me try to save it individually. God, we're back to square one. This is craziness. I didn't want to send this to her though. But I wanted to have also the date with it too, because I could just, old fashioned screenshot it. But it's fine. I'll just old fashioned screenshot it. It's cool. But yeah, so I'm saying myself out on a steak dinner because I deserve it and I'm proud of myself. And that literally was just 3 years ago. And now we're here. And if you would have told me 3 years ago, I would be getting on the camera. I would be doing multiple gaming streams from Sims to Mafia to Liwu Fufu to me coming on IRL streams and voice acting to talking to y'all to everyday streaming to posting to doing TikToks, having my own clip pages. Old Alexa would not. And no, y'all will not be getting the info of the old podcast. I mean, if you like dive deep into the Alexa Luthor show, I'm sure I've said it once. It is on Spotify because they had this amazing feature where you can be an independent creator, make your own podcast, and it will upload publicly to Spotify. So I basically had a podcast on Spotify at a point that was so freaking cool. That's what gave me the confidence to come on YouTube and do many a thing. So yeah, that was just 3 years ago. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna send that picture to my mom now. Wait, is this my mom with the dog? Please show. You want to see a bulldog swimming? Wait, I don't think she's gonna put her in the water. This ain't the one with her in the water. This is her holding her though. Look at that. Epitome of a bulldog. Just the epitome. You can swim. She can swim. No, hold me. Please. Oh, please, I can't. I can't. Please. But I'm gonna send that picture to her real quick, y'all. All right. Yes, I double check my messages. I know play. Right. I've been watching the Sims playthroughs. I'm finally able to catch it live again, girl. The storyline is so fucking funny. Do you enjoy it? And thank you for stopping by, Serenity. It's good to see you. Do you enjoy it? And today we were supposed to do some more simming, but you know, Sims had to hit me with a patch update, and I, just like y'all, do not enjoy playing or watching The Sims without mods. So we're probably gonna have to wait about a day or two before I can one, re-upload all the mods that we had before, and the new mods I wanted to download as well, because there were some more mods I wanted to have so we could have a more immersive gameplay, get some real crazy shit going on. So yes, but hopefully by Friday we're back. We're back simming. We're back simming. Oh, speaking of that, y'all, Mariah, we hit the 4 hours on Twitch, bitch. So that part is done. So now we just have to accomplish. Give me 1 second. I may have to log in on my laptop, which is going to irritate me. This laptop got me through college and the beginning of. Oh, is this me? I don't know if this is me. I don't think that's me. I'm gonna just log in through that, because that show can't be me with that name. Because that had my real name on it. That had to be an old account.
Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
Chill. Adios. Oh, also, Zuri, you weren't here yesterday, but anybody who wanted to continue watching the Mafia streams, so still deciding if I want to play it. My man had the amazing, hilarious idea of me doing playing Mafia until I get pissed off. Because, like I told y'all, the game has a lot of glitches in it. I can see why it was something that was kind of, looked down upon, you know, because at first I thought it was racially motivated, which I still think it is. It is the only black mafia game out there, but there are a lot of glitches in the game. I would also say I think because it is the only black mafia game out there, it's why it hasn't been remastered or something. But to be fair, I don't think they're really remastering mafia games. They just keep putting out new ones. But it is real cool. It's expansive. I played it over the weekend. It's a lot of cool things, and because I have the deluxe edition, it's a lot of different packs and cool stuff that I can get. So I think I may end up doing that, playing Mafia until I get pissed off. And yeah, I do enjoy that because I like it. I like it, and I want that to be a treat. I love being a variety streamer, as y'all know. I like talking to y'all. Hold on. Somebody needs some food. Ugh, this computer. Good. Shoot, now I done sat over here and got distracted. What was I talking about? Mafia? What? Can I play Pop Tropica? What? Is Pop Tropica still around? Let me see. If so, sure. Bro, 2007 video game make me feel like an old hag, why don't you? My lord. While that loads. Why are you taking forever to load? I don't like that. So when it comes to Mafia, I do enjoy a lot of the things I was experiencing over the weekend, and I would like y'all to enjoy that with me because I enjoy being a variety streamer. I like when we have multiple things that we can get into, especially when we run into inconveniences like today where Sims has to go through an update. That's fine. I got the classic. I'm the new classic. I am the new PYT. It stands for Pay Young, taking over the world. From the major scene. Yeah, y'all know. But yes, we'll just go back to the classic. It's cool. And then whenever I want to do something different, we can hop on Mafia. If I don't feel like doing Mafia, we can do Libu Fufu. If I don't feel like doing that, we can do something else. That's another great thing about Twitch. Because it is limitless. We can actually do a lot more on Twitch than YouTube. But as y'all know, YouTube pays me. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get over to a point where Twitch gives us the same love and appreciation as YouTube, because Twitch is actually made for the streamers. It really loves and appreciates the streamers and gives us our just dues. And also shout out to y'all and to me. Our Mafia gameplay is actually at 65 views over on Twitch. If y'all haven't, please be sure to follow your girl on Twitch at Alexa Luthor with 2 R's. Alexa Luthor with 2 R's. Do you understand? Do you understand? But yes, shout out to YouTube because I do enjoy YouTube. I love the community we've been able to amass over here. But also, what is that? What is that? Oh, Amazon Luna benefits. Oh, yeah, that is something. You can watch Twitch on Amazon. Okay. So the goals for Twitch, because your girl already hit 4 hours, because I'm just cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Pop Tropica has loaded. I don't know if I don't know what I did. Nah, I'm too old for this now. Welcome to Pop Tropica. Let's get you an outfit. I'm too old for this. I play Sims. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. Okay. I have to take y'all out of here. If it cuts off, we should still be good. But hold on. Girl, if do I look like somebody that want to sit over here and learn some Chinese, some Russian? When? Let's learn some Navi. Una nukatakame. Una ukatakame. I see you. How about that? Oh my god. It's back. Okay. Oh my god. Damn it. I just wiped off my mole. Okay, I'm gonna sit y'all right here. I have to go put my mole back on. That's literally why I check for shit like that. Because sometimes I be wiping it off. I'll be back, y'all. I wiped off my mole. Uno momento. I'm back. We're almost at 40 likes. Why aren't we there? And yes, I had to apply my mole again. As y'all can see, she is back. Also had to apply my other fake one because I did not realize she was gone as well. Like, what are we talking about? But yes. Let's get into the Twitch goals. I am going to write those down as Mariah said. Okay. Y'all see that? Also, I can't even remember her name right now, but it was 6th grade in math class. I think her name was Brooke. I think it was Brooke. But it was this white girl named Brooke. She was tall, she was pretty. But that handwriting was pretty. And I have not stopped writing like this since. Shout out to Brooke. We was in 6th grade together. I don't know what she's doing now. I hope she's living a lovely life. Shout out to her. But I said, "Ooh, girl, how you do them S's and how you do the rest?" I never talked to her. You know, real Gemini of me. I just sat there and I watched, and I was like, I like that. Y'all know, if you didn't know, Kanye West actually got his style from fellow Gemini Shia LaBeouf. Very Gemini of him. Very. You know, and that's honestly why I try not to watch other streamers, because we have a tendency to emulate. We have a tendency to mimic and copy and do these things, and honestly do it better. So. Yes, I studied her. That's a good thing, like a real big thing. Geminis are very good students. No, tell me I need to learn something new. I will. I will. Shit, I just found out about Oregon trails in the Wild West. I'm gonna come on here one day and I'm gonna be spitting hella facts and historical information about the Wild West. And y'all could be like, oh my God, Alexa, I didn't know that you were this knowledgeable about American history. I'm knowledgeable about Wild West history, the Old West, because I love it, because I wanted to study it. That is the goal. That is the goal. I want to know everything I can about the Wild West. Like, I was so shocked. I was watching a video the other day, and it was talking about the Oregon trails in the Wild West. I said, bro, what? And it makes so much sense because, you know, it's about the westward expansion. You're coming from the East Coast side, and you are hearing that there is tons of land still out here. But as we know, the natives live here. This is their area. And because they have already gone through at least 100, I gotta get my facts straight, but I'm gonna say a minimum 100, max 200 years worth of invasion, oppression, murdering, pillaging from the colonizers already. By the time the people in the Oregon trails, who really don't mean no harm, in a way, because like, you know, all they're trying to do is like, you know, just find new area, find new home. You know, they don't mean no harm. The natives, some of them, off rip killing niggas. I said, oh yeah. I'm sick of this. I know what y'all are coming over here to do. You're trying to take my land. And some natives were willing to compromise and negotiate. They said, you know, if you're willing to give us something, you know, you can stay over here. I'll tell you where you can stay. Because you're not gonna stay in this area. But I was fascinated. That's the new information I got about the Wild West right now is Oregon trails. There were families and groups of people. It was so dangerous. Like, that's why like the Oregon Trail is apparently so iconic, because it was such a dangerous trail to travel. Not only were the roads tumultuous, the people that you would run into, bitch. All right. I love the Wild West. I don't think I understand. Okay, so going back to Twitch. So your girl has already hit 4 hours. 4 hours a month. So it said 4 hours within the month. So yeah, all I needed was that 4-hour stream that I did. So we can check that off the list. The next one we would need is 25 followers. Along with stream 4 days out of the month. And lastly, minimum average 3 viewers on 4 diff days. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. How did you like it? How did you like it? I'm not gonna not recommend the rest of the Dollar series, which is a few dollars more, fistful of dollars, because they're cool and they're kind of like interconnected, somewhat sequels. But because The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was the last one recorded, it was like the most recent in 1967. It got remastered, and the scenery is just. I mean, the cinematography was able to get remastered too, along with the dialogue and the audio. So the quality kind of just goes down a little bit after a while. But how'd you like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Amazing. Okay, so we've already accomplished the 4 hours for the month being on Twitch. So shout out to me and y'all. Additionally, we need 25 followers. I am fortunately already at 13. So we would need 12 more. Yes, we would need 12 more people a part of our community for your girl to hit Twitch affiliation goals over there. We also would need to stream 4 days out of the month. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to reset tomorrow because obviously this is the last day of June. It probably will. So just in general, I am going to stream at least 4 times on Twitch in the month of July because that is one of the goals that we're going to have to be for affiliation. But I do plan on having more Twitch streams. But because I don't get paid on Twitch right now, that's the goal. We're trying to do this so we can get paid on Twitch. I don't want to spending too much of our time over there, but do be prepared for at least 4 Twitch streams in the month of July. We may even have it be a Friday type situation as a celebration for throughout the week. So be prepared for that. And then lastly, I need to have at least 3 viewers on the lives on 4 different days. I know I have my 2, being Mariah and Zuri. So if my other lovely supporters here, Serenity if you're still here, Tiger if you're still here, any of the newbies and OGs if you're still here, it'd be amazing if y'all follow me on Twitch and come through when we're doing streams over there because your girl would really like to set up this area of not only more opportunity because Twitch is made for streamers, it'll be another opportunity for revenue for me since YouTube vertical doesn't do as much and sometimes the horizontal don't do much. Bottom line, we want to grow. So if y'all can come over there and help with the growth, it would be amazing. But yes, these are the goals for July. 25 followers, 4 streams, 3 viewers on all 4 streams. I think it's simple enough, honestly. Let me pull this up. I love the Oregon Trail history in the game. They do have a game. I need to get that so I can get more into it. I liked it. The quality was way better than what I was expecting. Right. One of my favorite scenes was when the soldier was dying and Blondie gave him not a pity blunt. What would it be? In memoriam blunt. Like a mercy blunt. Give him a mercy blunt. Let him hit the blunt. And then as the nigga was dying, smoke was coming out as he was dying. When Ugly found that grave and that nigga was running, I'm about to get me some money. I'm about to get me some money. I'm about to get me some money. That was funny as fuck. I loved seeing all the references that every Western got from it. Like I see why that is top tier Western. I fucking loved it. Amazing. 4 Twitch streams that I'm telling y'all, it's easy. When you gonna download Twitch, do it. Do it now. And follow me now. Do it. Go and do it and come back. And I'll know if you did it, because I can see it. Twitch runs my battery down fast, but I can try to get it over there. Serenity. You ain't got a charger? You ain't got a charger? But thank you, girl. And it's funny because my man pointed it out. He was all like, I see why the government and the entertainment industry had to make a deal that you cannot be promoting tobacco like that. Because every single scene that Clint Eastwood was in, smoking. Do you understand how that could be influential to a child? And when I think about it, when I was a kid, I don't know where I was seeing them, but those noir films, when I would see the women in there smoking, I'm not going to say that influenced me to smoke. I'm not going to say that. But I did think it was very cool seeing women smoke. I thought that was always something that was fascinating to me. So I can most definitely see why the entertainment company and Big Tobacco had to say, yes, we're not going to promote anything. Okay? You got to remember, we're not promoting anything. God, our character just likes to smoke. It's crazy. I know this nigga Mick, boo, nigga, boo, 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 boo. I don't care. Honestly, I appreciate you for, sparing your daddy's allowance. Because that's all Tony Stark got. Personally. Bruce still does things for Wayne Industry. He still does things for the Justice League. What does Tony do for the Avengers? Remind me. The Avengers are dead broke. Bucky's struggling. Sam's struggling. Black Widow dead. What does Tony do? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But it's very good to see you, Mick. I have not seen you in a while. I'm glad that you're good. My goodness. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants me to be the old Alexa, and I'm not trying to be that right now. Mick don't know all the growth that we've gone through. He don't know what we're trying to go to either. Like, you so lucky this ain't a PC stream. I would pull up you're lucky two things. This ain't PC stream, and if this isn't Twitch. So honestly, you got lucky twice. Because I can't get on that ass like I want to. Oh my god. I work way better with references in front of me. I honestly just need a picture, and then I just get that mind going. Already like that. Okay, it's cool. But thank you so much, Meg. World on when Sam had to get that loan, I was like, hell no. Exactly. He does not care for anyone. He does not care about anyone. That nigga Bruce, anytime there's destruction in the city, I got this. No hesitation. Clark need money? I got you. Martian Manhunter need money? I got you. And don't even get me started on the connections Bruce got. He's not even the only billionaire on the team. Green Arrow on that motherfucker. You know I don't even like Oliver. But I gotta give him his props. Diana, in some iterations, she got Prince Industries. She got her own thing going on. I don't know if it's Billy, but I'm gonna say it's a Billy. Why she can't have a Billy? Why she can't have a Billy neither? Like, what are we talking about? It's also the people he surrounds himself with. Tony only rich. He the richest person over there, and they're all struggling over there because he wants them to. It boosts his ego to know he got more money than the average person. Even the superheroes. It boosts his ego. Not even Superman is broke. I don't even know why I said if Clark needs some money. Superman not broke. He is a journalist for the Daily Planet. Do you understand how big the Daily Planet is? No! Bruce keep the big steppers around him. Tony don't do nothing. He got broke niggas and broke nigga energy. He's a rich nigga with broke nigga energy because he's sad and he's immature. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. My God. Give me whiteboard, no. That whiteboard tried to take me. Whiteboard, no? It tried to take me out, Zuri. It tried to stop the show. You talk about some whiteboard, no. Alexa, no. The Alexa Luthor show, no. And you know what's so funny? I'm so country. I be mispronouncing.
Right, I'll let you go.
Alexa, I'm not doing this with you today. You and your imposter syndrome needs to stop. What type of voice like that is named Alexa? You're a fucking liar. He always getting in somebody's business. He think this is his show. But I'm so country. I'll be mispronouncing my own name. It is Alexa Luthor. And I'll be pronouncing it like Luther Vandross. Like, hey y'all, it's Alexa Luthor. No, it is not. It is Alexa Luthor. I am so sorry. I have, led y'all astray. That ain't no she. That is a he. That is the he Alexa. That is Alexander. Shoot. Sick of this. He always trying to get invested into my business. I got those away. Clean the board. And there I go, there I go, there I go. Did anyone watch Masters of the Universe? Girl, no. I think in general as well, I don't think nobody watched that movie. You know how shocked I was to find out that Masters of the Universe wasn't even like on top back in the 80s? When was that made? I believe it was the 80s. And did we already do a Supergirl review? I talked about it yesterday. I said it was so good, and I didn't want to give any spoilers. I loved how it had a Star Wars vibe of having high dependency on space exploration. I loved that it was a fresh story. I wasn't expecting any of the scenes that I got. Like, every scene, well, like some things were a little bit expected, speaking honestly. But the story in itself, I loved that I wasn't expecting particular parts of the story. Action-wise, I think maybe that is a better response. There were some scenes action-wise that I could have went without because I expected them. I've seen them in other movies already. But in general, I love the story. I loved the fact that it was coming of age. I loved that we saw an actual good depiction of Kryptonian people, because typically every time I see Kryptonians, it is always so boring. Now, they still kept them in that, ranch white, bright, Christian Christ aesthetic clothing they always have, where it's just like, oh my goodness, this is very blinding. And it kind of seems like, somebody's trying to do some propaganda here. But this time I thought it was good. It was the white and gold. But getting off the aesthetic of it, I liked the story that I saw, because one, I think it may be setting us up for Brainiac. Possibly. Well, we already know that Brainiac is coming. But what the story is saying, I actually think it's setting us up for Brainiac, even down to Argo being technically shelved as a city in itself, because I cannot think of her dad's name right now, but the other L decided to go ahead and have a backup plan, the safety net of bottling up the city to assure their safety. So I think how the story was written for that sense, and that it works by itself, but also if it's a setup as well. And I like when a story can do that. I like when it seems like somebody is trying to be considerate of maybe something that may come after them. And just bottom line, writing a good story. So just like I said, whether we go with Brainiac or not, I like that we got to see the trauma, unfortunately, that she went with by losing her planet and her people, and then having to technically lose that again because she wasn't even alive the first time. But we as an audience got to see all the loss. So it's kind of like we're losing it for Kara and Clark, because Clark will never get to experience any of that. And it's crazy. Because it's just like the saying, it's better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. And I feel like that's a good reflection of why I like them showing everything that Kara lost, because it shows more of her connection to her alien side. She's way more alien than Clark would ever be. And I love that perspective. I thought it was interesting they did the age switch, but honestly, I fuck with it. Let's get something for the girlies. Like, yeah. I love a good young adult coming of age story. Love that. We need more of that. But I also loved how we got to really dive deep into her pain and her loss and what that would do to somebody. So I really enjoyed that. Because I read the Woman of Tomorrow comic, I was not comparing actually, but I knew that some elements were going to happen. So I knew a lot of the big things that were going to happen. And the ending was actually different from the comic, which I'm kind of glad they did. If I'm remembering the comic correctly, it ends a totally opposite way. And I was like, But I've noticed I kind of have an issue with endings. I live in a very big fantasy land where I want everybody to have a happy ending. I don't want anything to be bad. I want everybody to live forever. I want everybody to have happy lives, achieve all their dreams. But honestly, that's not realistic, and that doesn't make a good story every time. So I like that the ending was a tad bit different. And overall, I thought it was a good movie. If I were to, personally rate it, I say 8 out of 10, honestly. 8 out of 10. I loved her fight scene. I love that with the super family. It seems they love a good barrel roll. They love that. And I love it too. I love it. Give somebody a concussion. Okay, I'm not ashamed to say I wait for others' opinions before going to see a movie. So I'm definitely at this. Good. And girl, don't be ashamed. Things are too expensive out here. And before you get anything, make sure you go on Groupon to see if they got some sales. Because Groupon got some good deals. But Win, did you follow me on Twitch, Win? I'm about to check. There I go, there I go, there I go. I'm not seeing it, Win. Did you lie to me, Win? Why lie? Why lie? I don't see a win here. I don't see a win here. I don't see a win there. Why lie? And now I'm not going to respond to you when you message again because I feel like you just said that for attention. Y'all know I hate that. This is my show. You get no attention. All right. Back to it. I completely understand getting the opinions first because I'm like that with games. If it was not for me watching some bros play Directive 80/20, would have spent a crisp 80 on trash, and you're crazy. Not happening. So I definitely get it. Zor-El, yes, Zor-El wanted to bottle up the city. I always forget Zor, honestly. You going tomorrow, Mariah? Ooh. Clip that for a Groupon sponsorship. Y'all do not want to see what Mariah does when she's angry. Mariah's a crash out, y'all. I did not think she had the capabilities of such things. It's crazy. And yeah, honestly, I would give it a high 8. I really enjoyed it because I love that it was a fresh superhero story. Truly. And y'all know I'm a DC lover. I love dark stuff. Oh, I love dark. And it's oh man. It's some dark elements in there, and that's something too. I cannot wait until we can get more rated R superhero things. We started to get more lenient. Obviously, y'all know. Oh, I forgot to count The Walking Dead in that. My man and I were discussing that the other day, but we were saying that we want more rated R superhero films because the themes and violence can be much more raw if we applied that layer. Rated R for raw. Do you understand? But then, yes, we were talking about Invincible, The Boys, Deadpool, The Penguin, Peacemaker, now The Walking Dead, counting all these comic book to show adaptations and how mature they are, and movies, obviously. I hope as DC continues to put out some more stuff, because right now they're in the we need everybody bag because people still don't trust DC. Honestly, it's people trying to shit on Supergirl right now. So, like, what the fuck? But I hope as we continue to put out more stuff, we get more lenient with the rated R. I'm so ready for Clayface. I don't think you understand. I'm so ready for Clayface. So, yeah, excited. I just put something in the chat section on your Twitch page. You did. I see. Your name is Winnie Pooh. Your name goes up Winnie the Pooh. You're on my good side again now. Win has followed. I see you, Win. Good for you showing your extra proof. I don't know why it's not showing up though. It's strange. There I go. There I go. I see you. This is interesting. I'm still figuring out how to, do Twitch too, because it's like she did put something in the chat room, but I'm not live. Like Twitch is so interesting. It's very interesting. A big Clay. Mariah said, "You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I'll stay by you in a minute. Run my fingers around your neck for a minute, baby." Yes, to freedom, to creative freedom. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. And y'all, finally the day has come. My man and I are watching Fire and Ash tonight. I don't think you understand how ready I am. And I don't think I was able to fully say it earlier. Not a fan of Avatar's script. Y'all know it gets repetitive, but my man articulated it best last night. Avatar is a very immaculate and captivating, visually pleasing story. That's something he said you could put on at the dentist. You just throw on, probably at Christmas when everybody's over, and it's on mute. Just something for people to look at if they didn't, feel like talking or anything. Something that really just catches the eye and it's beautiful. That's also why it got that Oscar. But that's really something that we need to acknowledge is the detail put into the VFX. Once again, that story, it really starts to go down after the first movie. And even I enjoyed the first movie, but you rewatch something so many times, it's like, man, what we talking about? But like the first movie say, we here for unobtainium. I'm cool, because I read comics. Wolverine's material is called adaptanium. And I say that to say sometimes people don't have the best names for things. Sometimes it is so simple that it really is stupid. Calling something unobtainium because it's unobtainable to get, because it's under the mother tree and it's very hard to access. Okay, I guess. Whatever. Just like I said, Wolverine, because he adapts to everything. He has adaptanium. Okay. I read comics. I'll let it ride. Avatar also has comics too. So, really diving deep into that. Which is crazy because there's a lot of details that they leave out in the second movie because they decide to put those details in the comic, which is cool. But I was telling my man last night, just as we discussed GTA and how a lot of people didn't like that it was $100, which is understandable. It's $100 for a game. But we said, if you got $80, which is for the regular version, you have $100. So it's like, just chill, y'all. And I felt like that with Avatar. Like, I mean, we didn't already gone the extra mile and made a 3-hour movie. Make it 4 so you can give me more detail. Don't give me scarce things because we're trying to spend more money on the budget and stuff. Spend more money on the writing, my nigga. Damn. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into Fire and Ash tonight. I'm very excited. Very, 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 very excited. Spent the last 2 days watching the first two. And it's very funny that you can make watching Avatar a full day experience. You probably have to get up at 6 a.m. You get up at 6 a.m., you watch the first one, because I believe the first one is only about 2 hours. And I'm pissed, y'all. What they mean the fourth movie gonna take place on Earth? I don't want to go back to Earth. That's the whole point. We don't want to go back to Earth. Oh. Yeah, okay, so the first movie is 2 hours, 42 minutes. So, you wake up at 6 a.m., you finish that around 8 or 9. Finish that around 8 or 9. The Way of Water. How long you? Oh, 3 hours and 12 minutes. So, you start that at about 9. You end at about 12 or 1 o'clock. I'm accounting for an extra hour because personally we would get up and we would start making food and stuff. So you can start something at 6, and just because it's a 2-hour mark, you may do something in between that 2 hours that extends your stopping time. So that's why I'm adding another hour. So you start number 2 at 9 a.m. You may end at 12 or 1 p.m. Then you start number 3. You start number 3, that's a 3-hour and 17-minute movie. You start at 1 or 2, you're in at about 4 or 5 o'clock. That's why I said you got to start early in the day. You got to start at 6 a.m. Because you start anywhere past that, you're watching that until the next day. I was trying to give y'all time, like, still have some free time and talk about the movies, actually, since we were watching all three. So, yeah, that's a whole day. That's honestly something that we plan to do for Harry Potter. Like, we're going to watch it, like, throughout the month. That one TikTok trend. Y'all remember? I stopped at the way of water. It gets too drawn out at times. You stopped. You stopped before you got to see Barang? I do not see you. Oh my god. Is the fourth the last? Allegedly. Allegedly, yes. It honestly needs to be because it takes them about like 3-4 years to film it. Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana is getting up there. You can't keep asking them to come and film these movies. And James Cameron be wanting people to do them. Yes! It's not the last! We will not be stopped! Avatar will continue going. We will continue growing. You haters, eat it, suck it, drown in it, choke on it. Honestly, you can't ever stop. Because that was going to be my thing. Why are we going back to Earth? Because the comics, as we also get revealed in the movie, but there's a scene in the comics where Jake, of course it's Jake, he always want to go to freaking war, but he wants the Na'vi to fight the Sky People in space because that's where one of their stations are. He wants to prevent them from being able to come back down to Pandora. So as he's doing that, they all go to space, right? And this is the one time that they actually fail in battle. We know typically the Na'vi succeed. They succeed because of their connection to Awa. They succeed because they got that extra in the trunk, You have them go in space. We ain't got no space Na'vi. Nigga, like, what are you doing? So going to Earth, I'm not really understanding who the battle would be between. Ooh, wait. It's going to be between the Avatar and the humans, probably, because that's who can benefit. Technically, well, I don't know, because we ain't never done that, actually. And that's another thing, too. I've noticed when you rewatch Avatar nowadays, the first one specifically, it doesn't show the Earth scenes anymore. So I don't know if that's a directorial choice, or more so an editing choice, clearly. If James told people he doesn't want the Earth part to be in there because he wants us to really be shocked when we see Earth again. But from what we know from the first movie, Earth has been dying. That's why we're going to Pandora in the first place. It's been taken over by mega industry, mega corporations. People cannot breathe. And that's why the writing gets kind of like in the second one, because in the second one, we're taking from the Tokun, being the whale aliens, we're taking their blubber because it stops aging. I'm sorry, why are we trying to stop aging on a dying Earth? Is like the whole point of us not to try to come to Pandora? I don't know what an anti-aging regimen is going to benefit the people of Earth at this time, especially because we know Earth is dying, but he hasn't shown us Earth in quite a while, so maybe that's what the fourth movie is going to show us, like how destroyed it is, how in ruins it is. So maybe that's why. And going back to my original statement, I still don't understand though who we're going to be fighting on Earth, because if you remove the Na'vi from Pandora, I'm not gonna say they're powerless, but as we know, you put the humans on Pandora, they're low-key powerless. That's why they have all that heavy machinery. They're on an alien planet. They cannot survive there. So if you bring the Na'vi to space, and another thing I found out, Pandora's technology system, not technology system, their atmosphere and their ecosystem is highly toxic to humans, as we know. That's why they wear the mask. But it's like hella sulfur, hella nitrogen. So you bring them to Earth, where we just need oxygen. They're going to die, I'd assume. But now I'm thinking, is it different for the Avatar though? The Avatars like Jake, and even the Avatars that are still in the pods, how Jake was originally and Norm was originally and Grace was originally when they were in the pods and they would be turning into the avatars. So maybe that's who will be fighting on Earth, because I don't see a storyline where we fight on Earth and succeed or fight on Earth and live. That just honestly does not make any sense. So it has to be the Avatar. But I guess I'm interested now. I've talked about it enough. I need to see it. I ain't gonna lie. What we gonna do on Earth? How do we move on? Fake Earth. Avatar 5 coming out in 2031. Probably not. It's probably not going to come out till like 2035 because Avatar 4 is supposed to come out in 2029. Like, shit. The first movie to come out in 2100? Actually, no. I think it's that one movie. Or I think that was 3000. But y'all saw that article from like 2 years ago, but it was all like they're filming a movie and they're putting it in a time capsule and we're not going to see it, but the people in 100 years are going to be able to see it. So no, there's actually a movie that's planned to be released in 2100. Hold on. Movie. Yep. 100 Years, and it's an experimental short film written and starring John Malkovich and directed by Robert Rodriguez. This film was produced by Remy Martin to promote their Louis V Cognac, which takes a century to create. The movie is locked in a high-tech safe and is scheduled to premiere on November 18th, 2115. Over a century after its production, the plot remains a complete secret, and only a few actors' names have been publicly released, including John Malkovich, Shuya Chang, Gideon Manlulu, and Marco Zorro. Shit. That's some crazy shit, boy. I know James Cameron mad. The Avatar would be an alien invasion story. What do you mean? I just watched part 2. I gotta watch part 3. Part 3 is on Disney Plus. That is where I'm watching it as well. I'm gonna be surprised if the new movie is not a retelling of the Scientology story. You gonna have to elaborate when what? But it won't be the one that's consecutively releasing. What's the Scientology story? What's the Scientology story? Like I barely. And we're also still on a 5K goal, y'all. I'm just not promoting that one as much because, we're trying to get to that Twitch level. But yeah, we're still on that 5K goal. All right, y'all. It's about that time. And yes, that is cool. Even if it is for them to promote a liquor brand, that still is cool. That's funny as fuck. Cool as fuck and funny as fuck. You're going to have a 100-year-old movie that was filmed 100 years ago, released in 100 years. You just going to release a 100-year-old movie on a 100-year anniversary on my first 100 year to be the first 100-year-old movie released 100 years from now. Happy 100 years! It's about that time, y'all. We're going to play one round of Hangman, and then we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me today. And you know what's so crazy? My man and I were cracking up last night because we were like, Avatar's graphics is crazy. And if the people of Avatar and Rockstar Games got together, nobody would leave their homes. And we just started breaking down how like their timelines can never match up. And then we were just like, making all these jokes. And then finally got to it's crazy because they have their own game. Avatar has a game out right now, Frontiers of Pandora. And it is not on any Rockstar quality. It does not look like GTA. It does not look like Red Dead Redemption. It don't even look like it don't even look like Assassin's Creed. Do you understand? If we had Avatar graphics on any game, Avatar graphics, Rockstar graphics with dialogue and immersion, with Batman fighting combat, I'm not leaving the house. Okay. Oh, I think I need to make a harder one. Oh my gosh, I gotta re-download all those freaking mods, bro. Oh, but it's okay, I'd rather that be my job than anything else. Lord knows it. All right. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. The topic is character. This is our one and only game of Hangman today, so don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. Ooh, 96 GIF. I like 96 GIF. Oh my god. How many? This would be a good time to start practicing ELA again. I never watched Star Wars. Is it worth it? This is why you're an Iron Man fan. The nigga ain't seen Star Wars, y'all. That explains so much. But yes, short answer without getting on ass. This would be a good time to practice our ELA. I can't think of specifically what this lesson plan was, this subject was. Is it grammar? It's not literary devices because that's like automatopoeia, metaphors. What's her? Come on, my loves. Is it worth it? I mean, is it up there on the $1 billion list? Oh, let me see. I love that this has a bag. As an adult, I love a shirt with bags. I actually don't like when I get a shirt and there's nothing on the back. It's a full shirt. I want the whole shirt covered. Jeez. Um. $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion. I said I need $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion. You know I holler. If you give me a lollipop, I don't know. Q stopper, a shopper, a shopper, a shasha, a shasha. Please don't tell people I'm from Houston, y'all. They're gonna deny me. Trying to see if Star Wars is on the $1 billion movie list, which it should be at some point. Top Gun Maverick. What's wrong with niggas? I see my Joker. Star Wars is made on the list. The Rise of Skywalker. It's made on the list twice. At least from what I'm saying. Yeah. Last Jedi and the Last Skywalker is up there. It's on there 4 times now. So it's had 4 movies make $1 billion. I don't know if you ask me if it's worth it, man. I mean, you tell me. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. My God. Here we go. I won't leave ignorance alone. You gotta attack it. You gotta attack it. You said S? Absolutely not. But thank you for being the first to participate. There is no S. There is no S. So he got a head. His head is already hung. Damn it. Decapitated. A. There is an A. I love A's. Love a good A. I tried to watch The Mandalorian. I was lost as fuck. They said I gotta watch Star Wars. This nigga watched The Mandalorian before Star. Boy. So you watched WandaVision before you watched any of the Marvel movies too, right? Right. This guy. There's no E. So yeah, S and E. No E. A E A E A E. Man, I didn't know they was connected. I can understand that. I am on that side where I don't feel like every single thing that's released in universe has to be connected. Sometimes you could just make a story about something in the universe. I was about to throw Wonder Man in there, but Wonder Man is technically connected to the Mandalorian story. But yeah, they kind of need to just start doing shit like that again. Just make a story. Just make a story, man. No ends. No ends, but I got a real nigga right here. But that is crazy. Almost everything nowadays is connected. Y'all know it's gonna be a crazy day if they ever announce an Avatar TV show, bitch. I'm gonna be the first set and critiquing. What we talking about up in here? Because it's crazy. Like I told y'all, the comics do a lot. They tell a lot more in the story than is understood in the movies. No T. My nigga gone. Perish. He'll never make it to Paris. That nigga gone. Perish. Oh, he gonna make it. He gonna make it to his parents. That one was actually good. Y'all gotta give it to me. Ooh. Thank you, Mick Swagger. Even if you're an Iron Man lover and apologist, you know, with his racist ass. That nigga gone. Perish. My chat don't want him to make it to Paris. Paris. We're not mean, we truthful. We truthful, babes. You mad because your fave is a lame-o. And not even just that, because you do things without thinking. Who watches The Mandalorian? My nigga, so do you wipe your ass before you shit? Chill. Lord. Oh, what? No, oh. There is a Y. There is a Y. That nigga gone. Perish. Y'all don't want him to. Make it to Paris. Make it to Paris. Make it to Paris. You know I got my references. The nigga said he a Ray Ray. Yeah, Iron Man is a Ray Ray. He be using rays on with his Ray Ray ass. Shoot. Andy Toy Story. Where? Andy Toy. Story. I see it, bitch. I see it. Perfect. It's absolute cinema. Are you serious? Jesus. HELL. What is wrong with you? Boom. Y'all really want him to perish? Mm. He ain't gonna make it to Paris. P. Y'all are really struggling today. This is crazy. I can't believe this. Y'all really want him to perish. He ain't gonna make it to Paris. Paris. This is really crazy. Y'all don't like see it? Maybe because I'm blocking it. Y'all gotta know this is like my favorite character ever. I can't believe this. Y'all want him to and y'all better not be using ChatGPT for this. T. No. Now he has eyes to see those that betrayed him, and y'all don't want him to go to Paris. This is crazy. No. Look at your betrayals. Look at him in the face. Well, the eye. The camera eye. Already guessed. Q. Oh. Q. Come look at the board, my sweet. Come look at it. Because you're in the category. You don't know what this is? I know you know what this is. It's a character. Mm-hmm. One of our favorites. All y'all are you're killing me, Smalls. There's literally only 2 letters. You gotta give more hints. I don't do hints. It's simple. What show? That's gonna give it up. Okay. It's a part of a network, y'all. Does WB help? Oh wow. That's too much. But you wanted me to say the show. Why would you give it? You see how Libras do you? They want you to act like they didn't just say something, that they just said it. Y'all got one more guess, and then I'm saying it. I cannot believe this. Yeah, I want him to perish. Perish. He gonna perish. He ain't never gonna make it to Paris. Finally, somebody gets to see. You got one more guess left. And then we gotta go. Ooh, there's gonna be. He's gonna be on his knees. I can't believe nobody can foresee the answer. Nobody can foresee the answer. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh. Took you long enough. Oh my gosh. This is craziness. I thought that was gonna be like the most simplistic thing ever. Y'all couldn't get Daffy Duck. Yes, you and Mick did it. Mariah and Mick are the standout participants for today's Hangman. Oh my God. It's Daffy Duck, the GOAT. I think this is 9. I think I need to learn how to do a Daffy Duck voice too. That baby struggling. I'm not doing this with you, and for that, we're getting out of here because this nigga is disrespectful. I find it very interesting, Mick. You always choose the white man. You chose Iron Man, who's white. There's a black Batman. You know. You chose Donald Duck, who's a white duck, over Daffy, who's a black duck. So you stay over there with your white people. Stay over there. Stay over there. All Donald does is bitch and whine. Daffy get to the money. Daffy has taken out Nazis. And you want to choose Donald? Go over there with nasty ass, fuck ass Donald. I don't care. Who goes to Disney to see Donald? Who says Donald? Nigga, ain't it, what was the duck with the money? I could understand if you said the duck with the money. Donald don't even got no money. Daffy got money. This is craziness. Proceed on the lead. Proceed on the lead. Proceed on the lead. Which one was Darkwing Duck? Child. Daffy was Superman. Talk about it. And you know who I side with, so. And I believe Elmer Fudd was Lex Luthor. That was funny as fuck. And then I go with the Luthor. It is Luthor. Y'all need to smack me every time I mispronounce my own name. This is craziness. And then I believe Buzz was Batman. Super Bro. Looney Tunes is goated. That's another thing I need on physical. I need to get Lovecraft Country on physical and the Looney Tunes show on physical. Immediately. Bugs. Bugs was Batman. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to watch the Looney Tunes show this weekend if you haven't already. Well, honestly, you can't because they done removed it off of HBO Max. Suckers. Like some sucker niggas. Some sucker tucker fucker niggas. I'm making myself laugh, you know. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. I'll be back before you know it. Not gonna lie, I am trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. So I can watch Avatar. Oh my god. Hey! We can discuss the BET Awards tomorrow. It's actually so funny. My man and I were ranting and raving about how we couldn't see it. When I'm more of an award show watcher. He likes watching them too, but like I grew up legit waiting to watch the BET Awards. So like we mainly watched them for me. And I was like, oh my god, we can't watch it this year because mother-in-law doesn't have cable, which is understandable. Like y'all know everything is on streaming. So with that in mind, I'm thinking, oh yeah, BET Awards gonna be on Paramount Plus. But I did not see it. We was ranting and raving about that. I didn't see it until the day after that it was on Paramount Plus. So we actually watched it yesterday. I'm not a Kaylani supporter. I don't like her. I don't like her being in this space either. I've never liked Kaylani. I don't like her being over here. And once again, this is why people don't fuck with BET. Her winning the award is just ugh. And I don't care what anybody says about promotion and marketing. I don't even know what song she sung. I don't know what song that is. That folded song. All I've ever seen is the title. I have not heard it. I have not heard it on TikTok. I haven't heard it on nothing. I just feel like it's propaganda. I do not like Kaylani. I heard Juicy got everybody mad. Yes, he came down doing his Todd. I can't think of that preacher name, but he was making a play on the skit that he already did, which was funny. I liked Drewski as a host. I was a very big advocate for they need to have more Gen Z comedians as hosts, especially after they had 85 South host at one time. I think that we need to always evolve with the times and kind of having people like Taraji P. Henson, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, even Kevin Hart hosting stuff. You know, I don't feel like they fully understand how things are delivered nowadays. Even down to Drewski making fun of Jay-Z and like, you know, that whole hair debacle and stuff that's happened lately. I don't think a lot of comedians would have done that. Not just for PR, but because they probably don't they like those old comedians are the old celebrities that felt like nobody should ever talk about them. Them the old celebrities that did not like nothing said about them ever. So why would they make a joke about Jay-Z? Y'all know us. Shit, you can talk about me all you want. I don't care what y'all say about Alexa. Shit. You talk about me. I mean, I'm doing the right thing. You understand me? Gen Z different. So I've been a big advocate for having Gen Z hosts or millennial hosts because I think that would be millennials. I like Keke Palmer's joke, and on that point, I would like her to be a host next year as well. I would want to see what she can do, especially because she's won an Emmy for hosting. That's a real host right there. She got an Emmy for it. You understand? I love that Don Toliver performed. I love that. I love that. I love that this actually felt like we were seeing new people on the stage. It wasn't like old things. And even if it was somebody that was a little old, like, you know, T.I., it was something new. Even he putting out something new. I like that it felt very refreshing. It didn't feel like an average, everyday BET award, except for when Kaylani won an award. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember this is BET. Yeah, bullshit every time awards. That's actually a podcast episode I made back in the day. Woo! Do you feel elite black celebs support BET Awards enough? I don't think the BET Awards supports elite black celebs enough. That's the answer to that question. You want support, you have to give support. These the same niggas that when Cardi B won her first Grammy, they decided to tweet out Nicki Minaj is holding on to her edges. The fuck you do that for? First of all, Cardi B not even black. But, you know, before we get into the semantics of it all, why are you pinning two colored women against each other? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Somebody won. You don't have to put somebody else down because somebody won. And this is why it's bullshit every time awards. And I'm not just saying that because obviously, you know, I'm a supporter and a fan. It's just straight up. You don't, even if Nicki would have won, don't say Cardi is holding on to her edges. Who does that? That's so unprofessional. Like, that's weird. Mona Leo was there, and that's why I was really happy for Don because I said, okay, we got Don, Mona Leo gonna be next, and we getting closer to Tizo. We're getting closer to a Tizo television performance. Do you understand me? Okay. Oh my goodness. That's not supportive at all. That so it's just like, man, I don't want to be around somebody who seemingly likes to put down people to uplift themselves. And it's also so funny, you know, I fuck with you, sorry, but I was like, bro, Cardi B is like the biggest example of like Libras when honestly like y'all's negative side. Okay. Y'all don't have to break down everything she went through with Lotto. Y'all know everything with Lotto. To go and perform that line, you know, I got a bad yellow bitch in here look like Lotto. And you know you and this woman are no longer cool like that. You know she said she felt slighted. You know she felt disrespected. But no, you want to try to force this type of friendship, this camaraderie still. I don't fuck with you no more. Stop it. I found out how you felt about me. I don't like that. I don't like you no more. Do not perform a song with my name in it when you're basically hyping me up. Even though that was already in your song. But you felt that I was a pussy, right? So don't ever mention me again. Strike one. On the Libra side. Strike two. in her Be a Diss, she decides to say, do she even got a BET award? I don't know about y'all, but that's a diss. You're basically saying she doesn't even have the bare minimum, which is a BET award. And then she proceeds to have her dancers hold up the BET awards, right? But what's so funny is Cardi B won a BET award that night. Gave it to Jacob Lattimore to hold, right? Did her speech, said thank you, walked away without the BET award. So you're trying to imply on stage when you're performing and saying this line, she even got a BET award, and you having your dancers hold up the awards and stuff. Yeah, you see, I got multiple, but you don't fuck with the BET awards though. You're saying that it's a low par, it's a low tier. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. That's very interesting. And what would a Gemini do? Not come at all. The fuck? Do you see Kanye at that bitch? I'll let it be known. Yeah, I don't think this is the type of shit I want to associate myself with no more. I'm not doing that. And when it comes to the verse, I'm most definitely changing that verse. Because first of all, I don't want you to think that I'm begging for you to be my friend. I don't want you to think that and that's just something that and I thought it was funny mainly because I'm like, it's very Libra because y'all don't really like confrontation like that. And it's understandable. Nobody really likes confrontation. But basically she got caught in her most vulnerable moment, which was talking shit about somebody. And now she's basically trying to throw cake on top of shit like she ain't do that. Yeah, I got that bad. A little bit look like Lotto. But Lotto, you said Lotto was a pussy and you know that she don't like. Stop it. Okay, I know what you said about me. Stop. My goodness. It's crazy. I just thought that was real funny. And I was like, I know Libra so well. So I was just like, bro, why would you do this? But okay, y'all know my man's Libras. It's just okay. Okay. I feel like y'all have to endure when you don't. The girl know you don't like her no more. You don't have to pretend to like her, but y'all are all about balance and keeping the peace. So that's another reason why y'all don't like confrontation. And so it's well, no, I don't want her to think I don't like her, but she knows you don't. Well, no, I do. I just think she's a pussy. Well, she doesn't want to be around you anymore because you said that about her. But I want to be around her though. But you can't. It's okay. It's okay. I promise you. It is okay that you think that she's that. And it's okay that she doesn't want to be friends with you anymore. But it's not okay for you to still want to be friends with somebody that you think is a pussy and you're talking shit about them behind their back and you never want to bring this up because you want to keep the peace. But now that peace has been a little, you want to hide and act like you want to overcompensate. No. No. Oh, I know I do. Trust. That she is playing that girl face, but and that's the thing. I'm glad Lotto is not responding to it because it's just there is no way you think I'm going to give you any acknowledgement after we've had this discussion. There's no way. That's actually so funny. I'm not gonna get into that because we're gonna be here all day. But yes, what else happened that I enjoyed? I like the Lauryn Hill performance in her honor, Gemini. I was honestly surprised she showed up. And it was so funny because she clarified it and verified it. Because I don't know if she was saying she got permission from her son to go because her son's birthday was on that day, or if she was saying she got permission from her son to acknowledge him while she's on stage. Because kids don't really want to be acknowledged like that. But I'm going to take it as the first person. I'm going to take it as the first. I'm only here because my son said I could come today. Because trust, I would not be here, man. Y'all know Lauren, he'll be like, hey, what do I be doing? I'd be late. But I can still be here. I can still be here, Girl, that was crazy. I thought that was really fucked up low key. So y'all let Lizzo perform and Lotto can't perform. That's not nice. Who in their right mind want to see Lizzo perform? Y'all know good and well Y'all know good. And that was even crazier when niggas brought out Doja Cat for the Lauryn Hill performance. I said, oh no, this is a slight. There's no way you pick Doja Cat over Lotto for a performance. Well, no, obviously, I don't know much about Doja. I know she's more like a well-rounded performer. I don't fuck with Doja, though. I don't fuck with racist. But just on like who gives more black, Lotto. So I felt it was very intentional to select Doja out of all people for that tribute performance. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. That was not it. That was not it. My goodness. But yes, I liked the Lauryn Hill performance, and I thought it was funny that she came and then was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm really only here because my son said that we could come on his birthday." So yeah, you know, Geminis, we show up to what we want to, literally. Like, man, do I feel like coming today? And honestly, when we show up, and that's the thing, we'll show up late, but we'll stay late. Because I was only planning on here to be on here for an hour. I've been on here an hour and 25 minutes longer. You know? That's the crazy thing. What else? What else? I think Lauren closed out the show. I love the D'Angelo tribute. I thought that was amazing. And Ray performed. Oh my god, I loved Ray. I loved Ray. I loved Ray. Yes, Gemini support themselves. Duh, we got two people in us. I got my biggest supporter already. Shoot. Like what? Oh, I don't need help from nobody. If anything, I would say the one thing Geminis really strive off of, or at least me, I love when somebody tells me I can't do something because I'm gonna show you I can do it 20 times more better than you could ever imagine. I strive off of proving somebody wrong. Literally. Ray is so good, girl. Oh my god. Her album, This May Contain Hope, it literally does that. It gets me so happy. It gets me in the right mood. I love Ray. Oh, I love Ray. Let me see. Your romance on me, on me, on me. I'm glad you called me too, Mick. We about to get out of here. Thank you so much for coming through. Let me go ahead and get our outro music. Honestly, because yes, y'all, this was an amazing Tuesday live. I'm so sorry for the preemptive cancellation of the Sims live, even though I never told y'all we was doing one. It was more so gonna be a surprise. But still, I am sorry that we couldn't do Sims today because I've really been enjoying our storylines. I will make sure that before Friday we are back at it. You understand? But thank y'all so much for coming through and enjoying this classic, the Alexa Luthor episode with me. Amazing. All right. And one thing I keep noticing is that these songs be lying about not being shared revenue. Like, right. Yeah. But with Ray, the songs I have thus far, I'm gonna re-listen to the album, but these were my faves off the album. I Will Overcome, Beware, The South London Lover Boy, The WhatsApp Shakespeare, Winter Woman. Winter Woman is like my fave. And then Where's My Husband, of course. Amazing. But I like the whole album. These are just my five faves. I really, 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 really love them. And I love that she's old school. These 5 songs are 20 minutes. I love Pink Panthers. I do. But let that have been her. 5 songs, 7 minutes. Pink Panthers, she makes songs for you to go to the restroom to listen to. I can't even say elevator music, like, because it don't even last for a full elevator ride. You sneeze and the song is over. Lord. And I love Pink Panthers. All right, my lord. And change this around. And y'all got me to 40 likes. That's what I like to see. Oh my God. Also, Mick, make sure you've followed my Twitch, because we're going to be doing more expansive lives over there, gaming and all. My gosh. And y'all laugh at my pain, why don't you? You could be getting into a Pink Panther stand. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to cook. I just opened the pack of bacon. The song is over? Just nonsense. Oh my gosh. I also need to find ooh. I feel like my hair is getting like longer and thicker by the day because some styles that I usually just do are starting to really pull on my hair. So I need to find like some low resistant rubber bands. Do not like this anymore. It's very hard on my hair, and I like my edges. I already got a big forehead, so yeah, I like my edges. I got a big forehead, and I've already been bald once. It's 3 reasons why I don't like that traction. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, let's go. But before we go, I thank y'all so much once again for coming through and enjoying your time here. Well, that was really presumptuous of me because I don't even know if you did. So I hope you did. I thank you so much for spending time with me. And I hope that this episode was fun and uplifting and you felt better now than you did coming in. Because I love for everybody to just feel super good and like you just drank a nice cup of coffee, just elevated, full of energy, and happy. And I thank y'all so much for spending your time here because you could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. So yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. Watch Avatar Fire and Ash so we have things to discuss. I'm not playing. Not! But once again, I will make sure that we get back on Sims before Friday. Really have a lot of things that I want to get into with the storylines. And it's so funny because I experience a lot of firsts with y'all on Sims because like when I've like never had a full life with my Sims. I've like started and stopped so many different Sim stories, so I haven't been able to fully experience a lot of my packs in full. My bad. I haven't been able to experience like an actual elderly Sim and all these different things. So all of that. But I experienced a lot of different firsts with y'all on Sims, so that's something that I really want to get back to. And I love when we can just get on there, vibe, and we make a story. Like, we really make our own show. It's crazy. But yes. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here with our classic. Y'all know. Shout out Young Nudie.
From the top. Yeah.
From the top, nigga. Remember, y'all were tripping on Daffy Duck. I ain't letting y'all live that down. 3 5. 9 letters. Still got it. Eventually, had to give you a whole brain reconstructive surgery. Hold up. I feel like a brand new person, nigga. I feel like a brand new person. Stop with this roar. I cannot. Coach Christie would have been pissed. I did not point my toes. There we go. She would have smacked my leg. Point! Point! Straight! You're gonna ask me to learn a Russian accent on live. You want me to relive trauma? I was gonna say 9, but that's German. My gymnastics coach was Russian. Coach Christy, and she did not play, bitch. Lord. And that's what we did today. Did not play. Ugh. And this one is not. Maybe it's tight. I honestly think I may leave it like this. I just don't want the hair in my face. Oh my god. And I verified y'all because I know I was looking at those pictures and I saw that my winter skin was just bomb. But searched it up. Summer skin is notoriously horrible because our pores are just being over excessively filled with oil, sweat, and everything under the sun. Literally. So yeah, protect the skin in the summer, y'all. Because it's out to get us. Who? Everything. All right. White boy towel. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with your girl. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. God love you and God keep you. Be kind to yourself and your neighbor. Drink your water. Eat some good food. Say your prayers. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Wash face every 3 hours. Yeah. Basically, and that's crazy because that's what I was doing in college my freshman year. During freshman week, oh my god, it was hell on earth. I had to change my outfit a good 5 times a day. It was crazy. But yes, take care of the skin too. We gotta add that to the outgoing chat. Drink some water, take care of your skin, eat some good food, say your prayers, be kind to yourself and your neighbor, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Love you so much. Deuces! Or on my Star Wars shit, baby. Peace!